G'day everyone, here we are again. And I'm wearing those cute earrings that my niece gave me, the cool auntie. I just adore them. They're just so me. Anyway, I've got the beautiful Miss H here once again to help us learn about this journey of discovering ourselves and working out what men want. Men want? I don't know. Sounds a bit funny. Hey, how are you, Miss H?
Yeah, I'm going really great.
You're really good?
Thank you, Joanne.
Oh, have you had another busy day?
Of course, it's my life and I love it.
What makes you so busy? What's it all about? Tell me quickly. What are four things you did today?
Four. Oh my goodness. Well, planning my next adventure.
Ooh, that sounds good. Quickly, tell us quickly. What is it?
Oh, I'm going to do one of the biggest challenges I've ever done and do a 30-day hike on the Appalachian Trail in the States.
That's going to be another topic. Miss H is a hiker and she's done some of the most marvellous mountains in the world, including, I think it's called the State Eights or something, isn't it, in Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we'll talk about that another time.
Yeah.
So you're planning another big trip.
I am.
Wow, so
I'm
that's one
excited.
thing you've been doing today. What's number two?
I had a personal training session because I've got to keep myself, I want to be, I like to,
Was it male or female?
Oh, he's gorgeous.
Oh, he's
a
gorgeous.
male.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that. Can we all have a little look? Send us a pic. We'd like to have a sticky beak at that one. Hey, I'm trying to work out, getting myself out there of what men actually want. And I had a guy recently say to me he would like to be my sugar daddy. Now, I find that really weird because I always thought sugar daddy was like for a 20-year-old and she'd have a 50-year-old guy that would basically keep her happy while she kept him happy. So for me now, would I need somebody that was 95? That's what I thought. But anyway, what is a sugar daddy? Have you ever been asked that question?
No, I haven't. So I find that really interesting that someone actually asked that to you, like a guy.
What
But
would
I'd
I
like
have
to
to
go.
do?
Well, I would imagine that they may be implying that they'd like to, take you maybe on some nice holidays and, treat you to nice dinners and everything, but they would expect some exchange of, I would expect.
Exchange as in
a sugar daddy.
those exchanges?
Well, it's implying that they want something. For it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you sort of, it's a bit weird to me. It's not, Yeah, because I've always believed in commitment in relationships. So to do something like that's not something I would do. It's like, I don't know, I shouldn't really put my opinion in just in case people out there are doing it. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
I think it comes down to, how you started off saying, what do men want?
Yeah.
I actually have done a big turnaround because initially when I started thinking, dating, I would like someone, I used to think, what do they want? But now it's all about what do I want? And
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, what do you want?
Well,
You're a woman. You're a successful woman. You're a beautiful woman. And now all of a sudden, it's what you want. What do you want?
yes. Well, that's...
Or do you want somebody, are you looking for a man that's going to, you're going to live with, someone that can be with you for, say, the next 30 years of your life? Is that what you want?
Well...
I hear you stuttering there.
I know. Well, definitely...
It's not what I want.
Well, it comes down to if I'm going to spend any time, whether it's who knows how long for, but if I'm going to spend any time with them, I want someone that I really want to be with. So basically, they make me feel great. I really like who they are as a person. We can talk about anything. They're fun. They're uplifting. They're if I can't have that, then it doesn't matter how much money they've got.
Have you actually found anybody close to that, Miss H?
Oh my God, have I found? Well, obviously, not. No, obviously I would even if they were close to that, then I probably would have had them stick around longer.
Yeah.
I would have. I think I always thought, like, yeah.
I think too, finding somebody that could keep up with you, from what I can see, would be another thing you'd have to look for.
It's tricky. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do need someone who has got a zest for life
Yeah.
and is into fitness and doing good stuff and doing really good stuff and wants the best for their, like,
Yeah.
great things for their life. So that level of compatibility is hard to find as you get older, you know.
Yeah.
And especially when I also want age appropriate,
Yeah.
you know. So
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I don't know how to think about that. I think me, you know, finally I'm starting to find my life now after, well, I'm in my 60s, of course, raising children, being married, or being with a person for 40 years. I've always been in a relationship. I really want my time now. I think it's time for me to have fun, to travel. You know, like, I think I mentioned this before, is my greatest thing is my girlfriends. Girlfriends are uplifting. Girlfriends, I don't know, they like to do the same stuff. You know, do you know what I mean?
well,
They don't
yeah.
snore quite as bad. You know, they don't snore
Yeah.
quite as bad as what a male would. And we're all sort of on the same thing. I think, do you ever think you would be better off being alone and just
Well, I think
having-
that whole thing, it's better to be alone than with someone you're not really
yeah.
into, you know.
Do you
like-
get lonely?
Not a lot, no.
Do you get tired and you want to sleep? I get tired.
Definitely,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get tired,
Yeah.
and then I just want to. Yeah, absolutely. I need recovery time, and I acknowledge that. But yeah, I mean, one of the things I do like male company. So that's one of the things I have to be careful of,
Yeah.
is that I don't get like get in, have a bit of a thing with someone and then don't come out and be clear on
Boundaries or where it's
that
actually
I don't-
going.
Yeah, that's right. That
Oh.
whole yeah.
Oh,
being
okay. So
clear.
you like your little bit of company, but you don't always want to spend a lot of time with the person. Is that it?
Yeah, but then you got to make that, and that's I
had
know
a
I'm
mother
working
like
on
that. My mum was like that. You know, I had a mum. I know, don't you? I suppose I shouldn't bring up a mum, but my mum loved men. She just loved men, and it's not that she ever wanted a man, but she wanted company, and then she didn't want the man. That's an interesting way to have it. Now I'm understanding a bit more.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? And yeah, I'm probably a bit like that. But I think one thing that I've tried to be developing myself is clear communication around that.
Yeah.
So you don't end up hurting people.
Yeah.
Because we all have feelings, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course we do.
And
Yeah.
you got to want to
And
be respectful
I
to
find men
and-
really sensitive. I find
Yeah.
that the older they get, the more sensitive they can be. And I think over the years, men are supposed to be men. Like that. They never complain when they're sick. They don't go to the doctors. But really, they've got all this pent up stuff inside them, and they're actually very, very sensitive.
Yeah,
to-
and they need to know they're okay as well.
Yeah.
I mean, we're living in a world where, women wanting their independence, and men are still trying to struggle with who they are. As
Especially
men.
now, as women have
Yeah.
sort of risen up, women work, they raise children. Women can take on a lot, ladies, and I think that you would do that. You would understand. We all understand what women take on, and now the man isn't quite as powerful as a woman or as busy as a woman. How do we
or
phrase
his
that?
role, or
what's
is
his role in the
and
relationship?
I mean,
Yeah.
I find from what I can see, I think younger men are healthier
Yeah.
in an equal relationship.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
When men in our era,
Generation, no, they
were brought up as being the providers, and
and we
having the
were
little
we
woman.
were raised to bring up children, to be wives, to look after
Yeah,
our husbands. When now I know in my with my adult children, my son, he will do equal to his wife around the house, and even with my daughters, their partners are equal with their around the house with them. So times have changed.
Yeah. So there's confusion.
Yeah.
So I definitely feel for men, and
Yeah.
I feel like I want to do if I do decide to have a bit of a companion, I need to be clearer. That's one thing I'm working on. So
Yeah. Would you ever have a sugar daddy if it was the right terms?
I don't.
No.
No.
No, me either.
That's to me, it's a degrading.
Yeah, I
thing.
know.
Like it's implying that you can be bought for money.
Yeah. Personally, I'd rather scrounge every cent I've got and pay for my own travel and my own items or whatever it is and be independent. I actually love my independence. Actually, Elsa, come over here. Over here. This is my little darling. Come and say hello, Elsa. There we go. That's my little darling. That's why Elsa, she sleeps beside me every night. She's tiny. She's easy to look after. Everybody needs a dog. Everybody needs a dog. Well, I think so. Must love dogs. That's in my criteria. Yeah.
But not someone who travels as much as I do and still works.
Yeah. Okay. Miss H, I think we'll sign out now. We've got some really information there, really good stuff we've shared about being a woman, about being a man. And I think that's probably the last of our series for online dating. I've got a lot of really interesting topics coming up though. So please subscribe and tune in and like what I'm doing if you like it. I don't want none of them, but I want plenty of them. And have a really good week. Love to you all. See ya.